G'day viewers, well, many of you probably know what the hell this used to be. Yeah, it used to be an old Compaq Presario. It's just a case of those little desktop type computers that the monitor sits on. That's the sides of it. I cut the middle section out and just left the arm and narrowed it to the right, to the size that I wanted. And basically what we did is just drilled holes all the way along. Oh, this is the bottom, I mean, a hole every 2 or so inches all along here. Drilled holes, ground the paint off, just plug welded it. So yeah, works just as good as spot welding. So we welded it all together. We welded the end plates on. A piece of the rest of the rough cuts of the computer case for the other end. And a piece of the computer case to correct the size of this lid. This lid was my fridge compressor base. So yeah, I've welded all the holes up. Welded the big hole there up. Yeah, that's a Compaq sticker. 3-year warranty sticker, but doesn't apply anymore. So yeah, any old computer cases, old heavy duty ones, are good for this. They make great toolboxes. Got some hinges from Bunnings, just welded them on. Yeah, the lid's been designed so when we close it, it bites on and locks so it doesn't rattle and tools don't fall out. But yeah, it's a decent size. It's about, I don't know, 6 inches across. But yeah, the whole length of the computer case, we left that as it is. We just cut it shorter. That's all we did. So yeah, it's already got been approved by the cat. So yeah, that's how we've turned. We just bolted it down, made a bracket. Bolts behind this hydraulic control bank here, this outlet. So yeah, bolts behind there. You see the angle line. We bolted it. I think the holes already existed. There was tapped threads on here from factory on this backing plate. So yeah, we've just used the original holes. Bolted this bracket on that we made. Gave it some spray paint, a couple of coats of cold galvanising spray paint, bolted the toolbox down, and that's not going anywhere. So yeah, great way to recycle. This computer case was sitting in the back of the shed for years. It was one of those 97 model Presario, which had a motherboard fault. We just kept saying operating system not found. So yeah, basically the IDE controller part of the board was stuffed, so it wasn't worth fixing. So I just chucked this in the back of the shed. The rest just made parts out of it and just wrecked it all, so it was crap anyway. But yeah, it's lucky I kept this part. It comes in useful. The holes make good breather holes. So yeah, it's a pretty good weld. We've done a good job welding it all. It's pretty solid. Basically the technique you use if you don't have a spot welder, you drill holes every so long, like I said, and grind the paint off, because you can't weld. This paint is unconductible. You cannot weld on this painted computer case. One of those creamy coloured, pinky colour computer, that type of paint, that model Presario. You got to grind all that paint off to the bare metal to get a good weld. So you tap all the holes up, weld the holes so they're flush and plugged, grind it, linish it, and it looks professional now. So yeah, that's the only thing that gives it away that it was a computer case, is these holes and these little clips. That's the only reason you could tell that was. But yeah, we've welded all the inside. We welded inside here. We just ground it all out and made it all neat. So yeah, it rubs, so it grabs and locks the lid down. There's where I welded the holes up. The compressor was bolted here, and there was a hole there, but this, because of the other compressor I made, I bolted both those fridge compressors down. This one here, the other compressor was off, and I no longer needed this. So instead of scrapping it, I just reused it as a lid for this toolbox. It just so happens to be the same grade of steel as this computer case. So that's a great way to go green, I say. But yeah, fits a massive Ferguson really good. It's a good thing you checked, has all your factory threads here. So yeah, make use of all the original stuff on your tractor, and you can adapt to it, make it look really nice and neat. So yeah, plenty of room. It only touches the glass, but that's plenty open. All your tools go in there. Stuff for doing the block, spanners or something to adjust things. So all your spanners and pins go in there for your implements. Perfect. It's a job well done, I say.